Good evening and welcome back to my digital personal journal about my self improvement for the next 6 months at least. So today is the 12th of December 2024 and marks 12 days of this self improvement path. And today was a good and interesting day. So let's begin with the day. So I had the same morning as yesterday. Woke up at 6:30 and then I did my meditation and prepared the fire, and then after the breakfast me and my dad went to work at 8 to the construction site in our campsite, and today was really good. I finished like the pre-installation for electricity in the other house, and then we also covered both fronts of the houses. We also put both doors in the houses, and one house is almost, I think it's already in the front covered with wood as well. First we put the black foil and then the wood, and the other one has just the foil for now. But both houses, they have now on the sides, on both sides, uh, steel now, steel cover. And yeah, in the next days, next week, we will also completely cover the roof with the steel. So that's very fucking nice. So we did today quite some work, and tomorrow will be a bit different, but I'll talk about it later, maybe. So that's about work. It was really nice, productive. I'm happy. And when we finished, me and my dad at around 4, I went to the gym. And today was leg day. It was okay. I was today together with my friend, and it lasted a bit longer than usual, longer than if I'm alone. But I did the same 3 exercises as last time. I just did the squats, the calf raises, and RDLs because I don't know. I think I don't like it that much, but I went hard, so it's okay. It counts. It's good. So today leg day was pretty successful. I think next time I will put some extra weight on the squats. Now I do 80 kilos and I did 3 sets of 10 reps, which I did the last one I like almost barely make, so it's almost my failure. And the calves today I did with 100 kilos, unlike with 80 previously. And the RDLs I still did with 60 kilos. I might also upgrade next time to 70 at least. So one thing I'm grateful for today is an interesting lesson I got from my life today. So it's about friends. Actually, I finished high school this June, and during the whole high school, I was in a gang, let's say, in a brotherhood with 2 guys mainly, and they are still my best friends to this day, and we talk every day. But there was another guy who I was the only one really in the class talking to. He was like the weird guy, let's say. Since the first year I was talking to him, I kind of tried to connect him with also with my friends, because I was like friends with everybody, kind of. And he was like not an outcast, but like he was not very popular in the class because he also in the first years of school he didn't put any effort into being social. Like, I would remember every fucking 10 minutes we got off, he would just run to the dormitory into his bed and play games or something. Like, he wouldn't even stay in the school after the lunch, like for those 20 minutes of break. He would just run there. So he didn't have friends. I was the only one talking to him because we played the same games together, like Clash Royale, and that was the reason we started to talk. And then we had like more things in common, like other games. But pretty much it's been like this going on for the 3 years. No effort from him. Nobody really liked him in the class because he just wasn't likable. Maybe as a reference, he was also a bit very chubby and poor hygiene and stuff like that, so he wasn't really. But for me, he was like another guy. No, I kind of like to be friends with anybody, and I was just friendly with him all the time, and occasionally talk to him like normally. But in the last 2 years, or at least 1 year, it was seen he was making some uh, extra efforts to be social in our class, because he kind of realized it's important to have friends in the class so we can study together, because he had this problem. So he was not really good in school either, and in the last 2 years, and he constantly was asking people to study with them, and nobody would ever study with him, and neither did we. I mean, for me it was whatever. Kind of deep inside of me, I knew it was gonna be shit, because he was a bit slow, and also my other two friends, they were like, hell no, man. So we didn't accept him never. I think we did once, and it was a mistake, so never again. But anyways, my friends, they already like forgot about him. Not forgot, but they removed him everywhere. They don't wanna hear about him anymore. But I always like still stuck around until the end of the school, and now even like half a year after. And we were occasionally chatting, but nothing more than just still chat about how shit. Because he's repeating the class he failed the last year, so he's repeating. So he's still in school while I'm not, and also my other two friends were finished. And he's just saying to me how the school is shit and stuff like that, and I'm always like, yeah, man, whatever. Meanwhile, I try to like go on my self improvement. We also used to play games together still 2 months ago. And then when I stopped playing games, he was like, come on, man, come back. It was so much fun and stuff like that. It was also my other friend, but he was not that bad. But this one, he was like, yeah, come back. It's not even that shit. You can play games all the time. I'm like, no, man. I'm quitting for real. And yeah, I never, like, he was always talking to me, and like almost to the point I got kind of annoyed by him, and I was many times on the verge of just blocking him, because I didn't have uh, any benefits from him, and then I just let it be. And then one day he just texts me like randomly some random shit, and I'm like, what's the context? And he just like yaps something, and I'm like, crazy, bro, I didn't care a shit. And then I just still let it be. But today we had like a little conversation. I don't know how it started, but it was something about games. He was like, yeah, I still like play some games on the phone and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, I quit, and yeah, it's just not for me anymore. And he said like, yeah, but for you it makes sense, you you have this work you do, you know, and this job already, and yeah, for you it makes sense. And I'm like, yeah, but what about you? Yeah, but I'm just in school, you know. And I ask him, how's the school going? And he's just like, yeah, it's shit, you know. Still, I'm failing this class and this class, and I'm almost failing this class. And I'm like, okay, but how's the Slovene going? So Slovene is like our mother tongue because I'm from Slovenia. It's also in the school, of course. And he's like, yeah, Slovene is so trash, and who the fuck invented this language and stuff like that, and this language is so trash. And then I just realized he just hit the he hit the rock bottom in my poor little heart. It was just too much. I shared it with my friends, and we all had the same opinion. It was just too much at this point. He was just stupid, retarded, almost like disgracing your own mother language because you don't like it in school. He said something like, yeah, it should only be in primary school because, I don't know, just to learn the basic stuff. And I said, like, yeah, but you don't even, like, many people in our country, they don't even know how to speak properly Slovene. And I said, including you. And he was like, yeah, because it's trash and stuff like that. And I was just like, ah, man, that's it. And 10 minutes from then, I just blocked him everywhere I could, and no more hearing from him. From now, it was like half an hour ago. No, this is shit. So, what's the lesson here? Is to choose who are your friends, because you have to choose the right people. People like these that I just like mentioned, they can and then they will just waste your time a lot. I have another example which was like just an online friendship with a German guy. We were like for 3 years on Discord friends and just chatting and playing games together. And one day he just became like really boring, just talking all the time. And one day he would just block all of us because of some interesting uh interesting thing. And life after that, it was just muffins and rainbows. Like it was a relief, and I kind of get a relief from this guy now as well. And I will keep you updated maybe. And I'm just trying to say, don't include bad people in your life, because they will waste your time, waste your potential. I don't know how more, let's say, productive I could have been if I didn't talk to this person, just because he was so stupid. I could maybe even have better grades in my school if I didn't talk to him. Luckily, we didn't study with him because it was just gonna be a disaster. So yeah, that's about it. A grateful lesson for today, and we'll have it noted for next time I see a person like this that I will not have an actual benefit from. Just cut it out. So that's about it for today. Tomorrow's going to be an interesting day, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and good night.